Okay, so when you're ready, if you want to push the parking brake off, so push it forward and then forward to 90%. That's it, hold it there, that's enough power, and just keep on that centre line. So don't forget the lag of the aircraft, there will be a delay before you actually get some kind of movement out of it to the left and the right. V1 rotate, go pull back, that's it. And you're looking for 15 degrees on your instrument there. Hold it there, so push forward and get it back down to 15. That's it. I'm going to put the gear up for you. So keep pushing forward until you start seeing it move forward. That's it. Keep pushing back down to 15. There we go. I'll put the flaps up as well. Good. That's good. Okay, so there we are. So we're climbing out, just passing 3,000 feet. And we're at 15 degrees, nose up, perfect. Okay, when we reach 400 feet, can you reduce the throttles to 50%?
How many feet?
4,000 now.
4,000?
Yep. And then pitch down to 5 degrees instead of 15. And then that will stop us climbing. So bring the power back to 50%.
50?
Yep, which is about here. That's it, hold it there, that'll be fine. So you can see we've got London just on our left there. So if you want to do a turn just towards the Thames, we can fly over that, and then you can just get used to how responsive the aircraft is. That's it. And you can see the sights of London. So we've got the London Eye is here. You've got the BT Tower. We've got Canary Wharf over here. So now if you want to straighten the aircraft up, and we can fly down the Thames. This runway here is London City Airport.
Yes.
Okay. And we've got the O2 Arena just on our right hand side there. So that's it.
Yeah.
There's not much to it. It's as simple as that. The takeoff isn't difficult at all.
It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, it's just standard. No matter where you're taking off from, pretty much, it always happens just like that. So at this point we'd be talking to air traffic control, we'd be getting clearances for our route, for our different heights and separation from other aircraft. And we'd usually be doing a step climb up to our designated height. So if we'd be going up to 30,000 feet, then we'd probably go to 8,000, 15,000, so on, like that. It's very rare that they send us straight to 30,000. We'd usually have to stop a couple of times before we get them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you happy with that?
Yes.
Do you want to have another look around London, or no?
I'm fine.
You're okay.
I'm fine.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go over to Athens then. So which airport did you say you wanted to?
Eleftherios Venizelos.
Okay. Okay, right, I'll just reset the simulator then.
Okay.
So you see, if you was to let go of the controls now, just release them, just let go. See, it's not really doing very much. It's going up slightly, and then it will just drop down a bit, and then it will go up, and then it will just settle down. So you see, really, we're just there to kind of just put it in the position we need it. Okay, I'm going to reset you for Athens
Okay.
now.
All right.
There we go, so we're heading northeast at the moment. Okay, so coming over the bay and then coming into the runway.
This is Eleftherios Venizelos,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So if you look ahead of you, can you see where the runway is?
I think is yes.
There,
This
that's
one.
it, perfect. Okay, so do you recognise the scenery here?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Okay, good. I've never been to Athens, so
You should
so
do that.
I should. It's one of the places I'd love to go because I love all the history and I really want to see it.
Beautiful sea. The weather is nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I really must soon. Okay, so this is the runway that we're going to land
Okay.
on. Now, the easiest way to do a landing, you're going to actually just look outside and ignore all your instruments inside the cockpit because they're not actually going to tell you very much, okay? They will just tell you what height you're at. But actually, if you look outside, you will be able to kind of judge what height you're at, if you're too high or you're too low. Now, what we need to do is keep that runway as a fixed position on the screen because obviously you're heading towards it, so you don't want it to move. You just want it to stay in a certain position. Now, through the years of experience I've got, I can tell you that the best place to keep it is here in the screen. So you were to climb up, you'd be able to get that runway coming further down in the screen so that we're looking down on it rather than looking straight towards
Yes.
it. Okay, because we'd rather be on a high glide path coming down. Yeah.
Descending.
Yep. Okay, so all you have to do when I release the simulator is you pull back so that the runway starts moving down and you keep it about this position in the screen and in that kind of lateral position as well. So you don't want it over there and you don't want it over here because it means we're not lined up with it. Okay, but if you keep it about there, you should be all right.
Okay.
Now, we also have another thing that helps us, and they're called PAPI lights. I don't know if
The
you've
lights
seen.
of the left
That's it,
side.
yep.
Two
red,
red,
two white.
two white.
Yep, that's it. So they will help us whether we're too high or too low. So
Okay.
they'll keep us on the glide path. If they turn all red, it means danger, you're too low.
I'm too low with
Yeah.
the red.
Yep,
Everything red.
yep.
Okay.
If they're all white, you're too high. So you can just push forward a little bit more because it means you're above the glide path, so you need to descend a bit quicker.
Okay.
Now, if you're too low and it's all red, then you need to pull up to stop descending because you descended too quickly.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on that and I'll
Okay.
tell you what they say. But if you keep the runway in this position, you shouldn't have a problem with keeping on the glide path.
Okay.
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 Now, just don't forget the momentum and the lag of the aircraft. So if you have to turn left or right because if you're drifting and you need to get back on that center line, then just remember that when you turn left, it's not going to go left straight away. It's going to take a while.
Right.
And then once it does, it's going to want to keep on going. So you have to turn back, all the way back, the other way.
You have to decrease the movement.
Exactly. So if you're turning left like that, when you want to stop it, you have to do it before, and you have to do a fast motion that way. Okay, so it's slow the way you want to go, and then fast to stop it. Because otherwise, if you do it slowly, it's going to keep on going.
Keep going. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
All right.
But as you start handling it, you'll get used to it. Okay. But just bear that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so to set the aircraft up ready for landing, we're going to put the gear down. So if you want to pull the lever out and push down, you can do that now, so we're all ready to go. Pull out, and then that's it, perfect. And then the flaps, if you get them down, our speed is quite high at the moment, so just to 5, and then we can reduce them down as we carry on. So lift the flap lever up and then just drop it through the gate. So drop, release, that's it, and then lift again and keep it at 5. That's it, perfect. And then as we slow down, because if we're going too far, well, if we're going fast, if we put the flaps down, you imagine that, you know, they're big kind of metal things coming out, and we're going really fast, it could distort them or even rip them off. So we have to make sure we're slow enough so that it's not going to cause any problems to the flaps, when they extend.
Which means when we are approaching to the Eleftherios Venizelos, and we have the flaps in first position, 5 degrees, we have the landing gear down, and we are already in 5 degrees, and then we put the gear down.
The gear is down,
and the speed that we are approaching is 100.
It will be 140.
140.
Yeah. So I'm going to sort the speed out for you. I'm going to control the speed to make sure we stay at 140. Okay. So all I need you to do is keep us heading towards that runway. Okay. And keep us on the glide path. Okay. So you're just looking. You're going to pull us up so that the runway stays in that screen just down there, and then look for those red and white lights to keep them red and white. Okay. So that's it. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. There we go. So pull up. That's it. Pull up more. Just to get the runway about here in the screen. See where my mouse is? Okay, so pull the nose up until the runway gets there. A bit more. Pull up a bit more. Bit more. Okay, and hold it there. Perfect. So don't let that nose drop down. You just keep it in that position. Good. Okay, so our speed is low enough now, so I'm going to set the flaps. Also, always keep sight of that runway. If you're losing sight of it, just push the nose down slightly, just so that you can see it. And we're waiting for those red lights to turn red and white. So we can see now we have got red and white. So that's okay. So we're on the glide path, so that's good. So that's really good. So you're drifting slightly to the left, so just bring yourself to the right and push the nose down a little bit. Okay, so we've got white lights now, so it means that we're above the glide path. So we can afford to just bring the runway a bit further up in the screen. So now push forward until the runway comes to about here. Push forward. That's it. Now hold it in that position in the screen. That's good. That's really nice. Good approach. So you need to come slightly to the right, just slightly to the right, just to line yourself up with that runway. And you can push the nose down a bit more, because you see we've got all white lights, so it means we're a bit high. So
we are high.
Yeah, so we can just descend a bit quicker, so that's fine. So just keep your eyes outside, don't worry about your instruments. Okay, that's good. So now you can start pulling the nose up slightly. That's it, just to flatten out the approach so we're not descending too quickly. And we're going to aim to land where these black marks are on the runway, where everyone else has landed. So that's what you're aiming for. So you'll need to come slightly to the right.
Right.
Keep descending down. That's it. Now start pulling the nose up. Pull up a bit more. Bit
Up.
more. Yeah. That's it. Just hold it there. That's good. And then over to the left to line up with the runway. That's it. Push all the way forward to get the nose on the runway, and then reverse thrust and speed brake. Perfect. On the centre line. Well done. You can have my license. You enjoy that?
Yeah. It's a little difficult.
Yeah, to line up. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But that was good. That was a really, you see, you kept calm. You did everything nice, small movements. It was perfect. Well done.
I hope so.
Where would you like to do a takeoff and then a landing, or do you want to just go straight
go
into
up
a landing?
and landing again to make a cycle. And
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
sure. Okay, so here we are on the runway again.
Okay.
So let's just line ourselves up. So it's 034, so that's going to be 024, 124. Okay, so you can see on your navigation screen, you can see that we're heading 034, so that's on the runway.
Okay.
And then you'll see where the pink line is, and that's 124. So basically, because we're going to do a circuit,
Okay.
we're going to take off for about 5 miles.
Okay.
Then we're going to turn, do a 90-degree turn
Okay.
for about 5 miles. And then we're going to turn again 90 degrees.
Okay.
And we'll do that for about about 10 to 15 miles.
Okay.
Then we do another right turn. And then we line ourselves up with the runway again.
Like the same.
Yeah.
So it's everything is 90.
Yeah, that's going to be the easiest way for you to visualize how we're coming around. In an airliner, we usually just do curved approaches, but so that you know where we're going to be turning, it's easier for you to say, right, it's going to be a 90 degree.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is the.
Yep.
When I go up.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, standard takeoff, 5 degrees of flat. We've got the gear down. We've put this away. We've got that away. We've got parking brake on. Okay, so everything's going to be the same as before.
Okay.
All right. So, if you want to push the parking brake off, and then push forward to 90% to set your power, and then keep on that centre line. That's it. Bit more power. Make sure you get to that 90% as soon as you can. So we've got all the power we need. That's it. Perfect. Hold it there. V1 rotate. So 15 degrees nose up. And we'll climb up to 3,000 feet. Okay, I'm going to put the gear up. Okay, so reduce the throttles now to 50% and pitch down to 5 degrees. That's it, hold it there, and then pitch down to 5 degrees. So.
Okay.
Okay, so we're taking off and we're flying level now, and then when we get to about 5 miles out, we're going to start our right turn. Okay, so I'll tell you when to start turning. Okay, so you can start turning now, and don't forget to just pull the nose up slightly just as you turn, because otherwise we lose some lift.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it, that's perfect, that's good, well done.
We are going to alight this for 90.
Yep. And then as soon as we get round to there, we can then carry on and do another right turn, so that we're flying what's called downwind off the runway. Okay. Okay, so now we can continue turning to 2-1. So you see where the line is now, so continue turning towards that as you were. That's good. And then that's completing the circuit as we come round. So the runway will be on our right hand side, and we'll be going the opposite direction than we took off from. Okay. Okay, so keep turning round till we get to the pink line. That's it. Then straighten up. So we stop that turn. So over to the left, just to keep on that pink line.
I have to be a little bit left?
No, yeah, turn to the left because you want that pink line to be on the white line.
Okay.
Okay. That's it, perfect, well done. Okay, so the runway or the airport is over to our right. Okay, so we need to fly out over these mountains.
Okay.
And then we need to turn around and line ourselves up to come back in.
This is Egina Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the airport is just the other side of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you see, in a big aeroplane, we have to do quite a big circuit.
Yes,
to come in.
yes.
So once the runway is behind